Hey everybody, my name is Craig from the Craig Goodman Show in Kelly, and today we have a very special guest, Shrek, the Ogre from SML. Kelly? No one's clapping? Yeah, I know that because this is just being filmed live right now. There's no audience in the background. See that? Kelly? Well, anyway, we have a special guest, Shrek, the Ogre from SML. Kelly? Well, it's very good to be here, Goodman, and thank you so much for letting me come here. It was a very good pleasure. No, seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, it was really good. Anyway, we got someone here. I'm here. It's Max Zimmer. Hey, Max Zimmer. You see the interview here with Shrek? We're gonna ask him a couple questions, and if you want to ask some questions, put it in the message and put it in the live. And then say something in the live chat, okay? Right. So Shrek, what actually got you to be in SML? Like, who plays you currently in SML? Oh, Lance 30acre. He is a really good he's really good at playing me like in SML. I've been in SML for 10 years. I'm 61 right now. Yeah, I'm old. Most people will say that because I'm. If you, it may look. Most people would say like Shrek. How tall are you? And to be honest, I'm actually really tall. I'm 6'11". You're 6'11"? Well, that's really tall. You heard that, everyone? 6'11", and I'm only 6'2". Yep. Good. Dean, what's your height? 5'10". To be honest, I'm actually 5'10". You heard it, guys. 6'11", 6'2", 5'10". Well, alright, everyone. So anyway, let's ask the next question for Shrek. Shrek, so anyway, how old were you when you started working at SML? Well, I don't really know if I, to be honest, I think I've been in SML for at least 8, 9, or 10 years. So I was around in my 50s right now, and I feel like I'm really old now. I'm seriously gonna die soon, and I don't want that to happen, but it might happen someday. And anyway, so the feeling going, it's a really, the feeling having like a really cool job on YouTube, SML, it's a really awesome job. We make a lot of money. It was a pain in the ass to get that couch back in. We had to take it outside first near that swamp. It was SML the couch, and I'm pretty sure you remember that episode, Max Zimmer, right? SML the couch. Who is your favorite character that is not yourself? Ooh, that is a really good question, Max. Thank you. Who is my favorite character that is not myself? Ooh, that's actually a really hard question. That's a good one. I'd probably say Mario because he's a really good friend of mine. So to be honest, I think it may be Mario, and maybe Goodman in SML. Well, thank you, Shrek. Yeah, it was really good. Anyway, we're still having this interview with Shrek. Anyway, it's gonna go on for at least a while. So Max, just sit back, relax, and if you want to keep asking Shrek questions, then feel free to put it in the live chat. Okay. Anyway, next question for my next question to you, Shrek, is what is your favorite food? Oh, if you see me in SML, it's actually not cheesecake. That's just what that's just what I'm told to do to act out that I really like cheesecake. So it's my favorite food is actually pizza, to be honest. And so sometimes I mean, yeah, pizza is a really good food. Is there a specific topping you like? I sometimes eat it with mushrooms, pepperonis, or sometimes just eat it with plain cheese, and that's basically it. And sometimes this sounds a little bit gross, but sometimes people eat it with sardines. I had no idea people eat it with sardines. Yep. Oh God, it smells. It doesn't smell bad. Yeah, it smells bad. The first time I looked at a sardine pizza, my dad offered it to me, and I was like, "Oh God, that stinks." I know that was disgusting. That sounds really disgusting. To be honest, I didn't really want to say, "Oh God, that sucks." Shrek, do you have any pets? Well, do you have any, Shrek? I actually never had the pet for my 61 years of living, to be honest. I do, Max. That was a good question, but I do not have a pet. So anyway, my next question to you, Shrek, is what is your favorite drink? Water. To be honest, it's the most healthiest drink. I do drink a lot of wine, to be honest, but it's not my favorite drink, and I mostly like drinking water. So because I want to stay healthy, like the way how I'm acting it out to eat cheesecake, and sometimes like I act out to like really like Coke a lot. And Max, do you have any like really good questions for me? If it has to do with like Logan's channel, then that's fine. Also, some people say Shrek, do your real voice. Do you really have an accent? Oh, he's thinking. Okay. This is actually the way how I talk. To be honest, I do not have. I actually do have an accent. And some people are like, Shrek, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. It's actually this is actually the way how I talk, and it's not gonna change. It won't change. My accent will stay like this for the rest of my life until I like, pass on or whatever. Yeah. So like, what got you to start in SML? Like, who got you to get the who decided to who got you in SML? Well, I was hired. Oh God, shit, the microphone fell. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, sorry. It's your show. Oh no, it's okay. But it's basically about you. But it's fine. You could say anything about the microphone or whatever. But we're not gonna talk about the microphone right now. Anyway, so what was the thing? Oh, you were asking until the microphone fell. So stupid microphone it interrupted us. Um, well, I was hired sometime in like 2008 or nine, 2007, 8 or 9. I don't know. It's been it was a long time ago. So it was a while ago when Logan hired me in SML to actually um make people laugh. A lot of people like admire me. They look up to me. They think I'm funny, and that's true. I actually really am, and it really warms my heart. So like whoever likes SML out there, really thank you for thank you for supporting me, and it's really nice. Yep. Anyway, I'm Shrek. So what was my next question? Oh no, I actually forgot it. I forgot it. Anyway, oh I think I okay. So when were you born? Ooh, I was born. I think. Wait, what did it say in the SML Wikipedia again? Oh my god, I think it said April 5th, 1957. Yeah, that's correct. I don't even know how I could forget my own month when I was born. That would be shocking for someone. Yep. So that makes me 61 years old. Yep, I can understand that. Anyway, Shrek. To be honest, I think you may have been one of the coolest people I've ever met. Oh, thank you. That's actually really nice. Yep. Anyway, so how's Woody doing? By the Oh, he's doing great. He's actually doing really great. Mr. Pig, he's doing great too. How's Mario doing? Is he making his fucking house payments done? I don't really know about that. That's just me acting. That's just me acting it out, everyone. Because I wasn't really like I don't usually do that. And I don't really bite nipples, ball sacks. Ugh, it's disgusting. Yeah. Oh god, those times where you're like, I will bite your ball sack off. Oh my god, if I had to taste that in real life, it would taste like shit. Oh god. Yeah, it would taste disgusting in nipples. Oh god, that one made me laugh. Usually when I act out, in SML, I don't usually laugh, but in real life I do sometimes, and it's fun. Sometimes we do bloopers, and we actually put on Super Luigi Logan SLL, Logan's second channel. It's the one where he reacts to or very sometimes our old SML videos. He just reacts to random ones. He's been doing them with Lance, Tito, Pablo, Lavelle, Chili. Who else? Oh, he did one with Anthony at least like almost like half a day ago already. Like at least God like 16 hours ago. I don't know, 15. I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't. So I have to go. Like I actually have to. Sometimes this may seem surprising, but I have to take a plane to Florida, Pensacola, Florida, exactly where Logan lives, to actually do stuff if he actually needs me. To be honest. So, or if Lance needs me for one of his videos, he has the YouTube channel too. Anyway, Dean, I subscribed to him, so that's really good. I did. So Shrek, to be honest, um uh why did Dean unsubscribe to Logan? Dean, why did you? Well, the reason why I unsubscribed to Logan, guys, go ahead, Dean. I unsubscribed to Logan because I I got fed up with like all the stuff. He's constantly saying stuff like, so Max, like every time he says like, oh, the movie's gonna be released on this date, and then like it never comes. So like, that's why I basically unsubscribed to him. That's the main reason why I unsubscribed to him. So he mostly he sometimes he lies a lot. And that's exactly why I unsubscribed to him. And it was mostly about the movie, him saying like, "Oh, it's gonna come on this day," and like it doesn't happen. I'm sorry, it's been at least a year now, and this is getting ridiculous. That's exactly why I unsubscribed to Logan Max. Well, I guess it's a perfectly good reason, Dean. Yup, that's actually really good, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Yup. Anyway, Shrek, my next question to you is, oh, okay, you said okay. Okay, well, what were we saying? My next question to you is, so like, do you have any like favorite movies? Oh, Star Wars, Star Wars. Oh, I love that movie. Hey, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? That's a hard question. I saw the recent one, Solo. It was really good. I think my favorite one of all time is Star Wars: A New Hope. Yep, that was a good one because I first watched it in theaters when I was very young. I was at least I was sometime in college. I was like 21, 22 or whatever. I don't know. I'm not good. I was sometime in I was at least 22. It was more than 40 years ago. At least it was at least 40 years ago. It was a long time ago. Yep. Max, do you have any more questions for Shrek? If you want to know more about him? I like Revenge of the Sith. That was a good one. It was okay for me in my opinion. To be honest, Max, no offense, but it was my least favorite one. No offense, okay. Like I'm not. I don't want to make hurt. This is everyone has a different opinion. You know that, right? I mean, I know you like Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, yeah, okay. Do you have any more questions for me? By the way, if you don't have any more questions, then that's okay. I mean, you said you were thinking of a question. All right. So where were we? Anyway. So what was my next question to you? Oh yeah. So anyway, still thinking. He's still thinking. Okay. Did you like school, by the way? Oh no, totally. That no, I had so many hard times. I had a lot. I had a really hard time in school. Well, I would always get really bad grades on tests, and I wouldn't study enough, and so I had a really hard time in school. So like my parents would totally understand that I had a hard time, and they understood. So my teachers were like, Shrek, you got to study more, and I'm like, sorry, listen, I didn't have enough time, and they're like, nope, this is ridiculous. You have to all reach this now, and oh my god, it sucked. Like I would always have a hard time. I wouldn't get my homework done in time. I would always have to do it in school. I would have to all recess every time, and so when did I go to school? Long time ago. I went to school some. Oh my god. Oh, where did go to school? Definitely not Eagle Hill. I heard that's a really good school. And Max, I heard you graduated, so congratulations, and I'm really happy for you. And I heard Dean went to the same school, and Frederick O'Connell as well. And so what school did I go to? Oh man. Oh, you're welcome, Max. Anyway, to be honest, I actually don't even remember the name of the school. It was somewhere in it was somewhere down. It was somewhere in Florida. I don't remember the name of it, but that's a good question. So, anyway, well, so like, what was the most toughest part about school for you when you were a kid? The most toughest part for me about school is when I got exams like tests or quizzes or whatever. I wouldn't like study much, so I had to like. I would always ask my parents for help. I would always forget everything. I wouldn't memorize them, and so for me it was a really hard it was very hard for me to do school, so yeah, basically. Anyway, so did you do good in college? I did much better than school because college is much better for me. I love no, I'm sorry, it's the opposite. I love college much better than school. You get to hang out with your friends more. Like you stay away from home. Like I mean, I don't mean this in like I mean I don't mean this in like an offensive way. What was your favorite subject? Science. I love science. Science is awesome. One so like a day in like a college one time. This was a long time ago. This was back in like the 70s, I think. So I'm like 61 right now. So I was like 20. I was like 20 when I was in college this day. My favorite experiment that we ever did is when we got to launch rockets on the field one day. And so I was launching my rocket one time, and it actually the parachute came off and it floated away. The wind was I was like, no, where are you going? So wow, so the parachute really flew away. Yeah, it came right off. Yeah, I was like, wait. Oh, I was telling my science teacher. I was like, Mr. Felix, my parachute came off, and he was like, oh, well, that's a shit. Well, that's a shame. Wait, did he really care? He did. You know, he got shocked, to be honest, and I got shocked when I saw that. Even my friends were like, Shrek, how what happened? You're rocking. Rocking. I'm sorry. Your rocket lost your parachute, and I'm like, I know that's a little bit shocking for me. Hmm. Well, so what was your what? Do you have like a favorite like specific thing to do in science? Mostly like launching rockets. I like sometimes I like doing Mentos and Diet Coke. That's a science experiment too, but it's just not like done very often. Often, so I said often twice. But I I've only done like I haven't done it very often in college or in school, but it just wasn't like a it was it just wasn't an experiment I would do very much. So like I didn't really do it too much. It wasn't it didn't happen very often. Mhm. Anyway, ooh, well, Max has a lot of questions. What was your best memory you had as a kid? My best memory that I had was as a kid is when I first oh my god my best memory when I had it when I that I had as a kid. So what was my best memory that I had as a kid? I have a lot of memories when I was a kid. My best memory with the my best memory that I had, I think I had. So I was playing video. No, I'm sorry, no. I was watching some TV show. It was in black and white. So and then my parents were like, oh man, what was it? Oh yeah. So my parents were like, Shrek, we have some good news, and I'm like, oh okay, just tell me. And I was like, what's the news? And then they were like, we're going to, and then I was like, to where? And then I said, come on, mom, dad, just tell me. And then my dad and mom said at the same time, we're going to Disney World. And I was like, oh, what? I think that may have been the best memory I've ever had as a kid. It was my first time going to Disney World, so I actually got to experience like how fun it was. Mhm. And it was really fun. I don't think, never met Walt Disney to be honest. So I mean, when I was a kid when he passed away. So like I even said it on the news one time when I was a kid, but I never really knew exactly who he was. So the year after the year after Walt Disney died, which was 1967. That's the first time I went to Disney World. So when I was a kid, I was at least, oh man, how old was I? 10 years old. Yep. So I was 10 years old when I first went to Disney World. So I um and my brother thought it was really cool as well. So he even enjoyed it. Where did we go? The Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. We went to a lot of places. We even got to see. I think we even got to see the Muppets or whatever. We even got to see like Kermit the Frog or whatever. Oh my god, you don't even know how funny the Muppets were back then. Yeah, there was this one time where you know how like a monster, like how like Kermit was sitting on some wall and the monster like ate them. Yes, I remember that. Oh my god, I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Yup. And so what I basically did was I would like sit there like every time every time it came on, like every the first second I would I would go on the TV. Sometimes it would just pop up the first show I saw. Oh, no one's watching. Dean, do you want to fix this? Yeah, sure. Just a second, Shrek. Sorry for the interruption. It's okay. All right. Okay. In just a second, Shrek. It's okay. Okay. There we go. He's back. Max back. All right. So all right. Any more questions for Shrek, Max? No, not Max. Max, do you have any more questions for Shrek? Because this is gonna go on for a while. All right. So anyway, my next question to Shrek is so what was your best memory when you as a young adult? My best memory as a young adult is when my best memory as a young adult when so I was only like 30. Thank you, Max. That I really appreciate that. If you want to keep watching until the end, then we would appreciate that. Goodman and I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much for asking those questions for me. I really appreciated those questions. They were really good, and thank you so much. Oh, it's also nice getting to know you too. So anyway, do you have any more questions for me, Goodman? One that question I asked you. Oh, so my best memory as a young adult is when what was it? So I was like 30 years old one time. I think I was like 34 this year. It was sometime in the 80s or whatever. I think it was in the 80s, 90, at least in the like the mid 1980s. So I think I was it was even the funniest memory I've had. So I've this is probably the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. So what was it? It was some joke about like a dinosaur. My friend walk up. I saw my friend in the store one time. I saw him in the mall. So I was buying some like clothes, and he saw me in the store. We just bumped into each other in the store, and then he told me a joke. So the joke was, "What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?" What? Shut up. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, do you understand it? Yeah, that's actually really funny. That was a good one, Shrek. Yeah, thank you. I can't remember the day he told me it. I have a good one. What is it? What goes down but doesn't go up? What? A a rhino in an elevator. That was really funny. I have a joke, guys. Or what is it? Oh, go on with the thing. So, what was the joke? What do you call an elephant in a photo booth? What? What do you call it? Stuck. That was a good one. Yep, that was really good, Dean. All right. So anyway, you have it here, guys. Max Zimmer. This is Shrek the Ogre. Thank you for asking those questions for him. Anyway, I would like to say a couple of words to Max Zimmer, and for all who was watching. Lord, go ahead, Max. It was really it really warmed my heart for you to come to the live stream and actually ask those questions to me. And if in case I have another live stream on this show or on Dean's videos, I would love for you to ask more questions for me. And if you want to know more about me, you know where to find me. If it's an interview about me on the Craig Goodman show or on Dean's channel or one of Dean's videos, I'm sorry, you know where to find me. Thank you so much, Max. It was really nice knowing you, and I would really appreciate if you would if you want to get to know me more. So thank you so much. Anyway, Max, you have it. Shrek the Ogre. No problem. You're welcome. Anyway, guys, this is Shrek, Craig Goodman, and Dean January signing off. Alright, guys. See you later. This is Craig Goodman signing off. Peace out, guys. Peace out. See you later, guys. Craig Goodman is signing off right now. Okay.